good morning to my colleagues here and then our viewers. I think that yesterday for me, I felt sad, and for our democracy and how we are going with it. Okay, I felt sad. See, we keep joking, and we keep joking. When people don't see their way around things, they will resort to so many other things. We have become so robotic and very predictable. It was clear. The signs were on the wall as to what was going to happen.
Everything.
We are we are becoming a laughing stock.
Seriously. Seriously, I agree with him.
We are becoming a laughing stock. Listen, people are good. People, I mean, people are, what you call it, countries are merging whatever is happening, in the policy space together with research. And they are developing. Come on, where you were? Saudi Arabia, I'm lying.
Yeah.
Listen, Saudi with oil and resources and so on, they are now thinking beyond the oil.
Yeah, of course, seriously. Tourism is what they are holding in high esteem.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What are we doing to ourselves? The dry politics, the dry bone politics. And people are getting hungry by the day. People are going to Galamsey pit in search of food. And by so doing, polluting our water bodies, destroying, our forest cover, and then the land, it's losing value. Last week we sat here, and then I told you about how, BBC was talking about our contombre being polluted, tomato being polluted, food stuff.
Everything
meaning that we are eating poison.
And we are reducing ourselves to NDC MPP only.
You get
so
it?
Sad. So sad. It's so sad.
I mean, I'm getting, a bit uncomfortable by the assumption that some people feel they own the judiciary. Okay? And that when you touch it, you touch us. Okay? When you touch the judiciary, you touch us. Listen, was it Loretta or Loretta was removed. And this country didn't come to an end. She didn't fight it like the way we are having it. Charlotte Osei was equally removed. Listen, the next election, everybody participated. And again, she didn't fight it like the way we have here. Just when this whole thing was going on in Parliament yesterday, the back and forth and so on, the MPP issued a statement and talked about how, about 7, legal cases have been filed in Ghana as well as the ECOWAS court. By, Justice Tokono. Come on. In all sincerity, do you think that even if all this thing goes well, Justice Tokono can come back and have the same...
No, but it doesn't stop her from testing the laws.
True.
For future. It does not.
True.
You see, she may not come back. She may not be doing it because she wants to come back. That is why I'm saying that, look, fidelity to the law of the Constitution is what we're talking about here. Now, if there's a lacuna or there's an opening that we do not solve and seek to redress today, tomorrow it comes to haunt us.
Indeed.
So that maybe that is the reason why she's doing that.
Okay.
So
I recall...
She has the right.
I recall that Chachichi Kata was jailed under the Kufuor administration. He was eventually pardoned. After the pardon, the man did say that, listen, I'm stopping all that whole process.
You probably went to ECOWAS.
No, I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm even talking about here.
Yeah.
Where he went through the process, and eventually the court that convicted him, or the Supreme Court then came out and said that, listen, his conviction was was illegal or something. His conviction was illegal. Exactly. Yeah, he went through the process. Can we have all these things running? Because the system can't stop. Can we have this thing running such that if indeed she was interested in vindication, or she's interested in vindication, at the end of all this, the court would come out and say that, listen, you have been vindicated, and that your removal was illegal. Can we have that process too? Because we can't stop. The country must run. the country must run. But this thing where, listen, today we are at each other's throat. I mean, what are we telling investors?
Well, yeah, that's a good question.
What are we telling investors? I mean, yesterday, nomination of Chief Justice, had gone through the process, vetting and so on. I mean, the whole, country's attention was there.
Yeah.
International community was also monitoring as to what is happening. How are, we going to handle all this again? I mean, what is the quality of the man that is being put there as the head of the judiciary? So he might have spent 17 years, at the Supreme Court. He might have started from the Circuit Court all the way to wherever he's gotten to. Yeah. However, this is a different, position that he's being put. Yeah. And people would want to hear whatever he's bringing to the table. I think that we missed a very good opportunity with the absence of the minority. Not questioning, Justice Baffoe-Bonnie.
Yeah,
I'm sure. Listen, if you talk to individual members of the minority, they will have various views as to whether or not it was appropriate for them to walk out.
For me, I think it was appropriate. If you have a principle, stand by the principle.
They deny Ghanaians the benefit of...
Exactly. If you wanted to do the right
but you see, a lot more could have been extracted. But you see, you are walking away from the man's vetting. But eventually, lawyers, you go to the man's court.
Oh, but the law is not for him alone. He's a judge.
I'm saying that, listen.
Doesn't matter.
Listen. I mean, the guys have been saying that
What does that mean?
Okay, it means that if you don't agree with Kwenye, I mean, Kwenye is, let's say, a lady who sells cocoa or something, Okay. So Kwe's mother.
Yeah.
So if you don't agree with Kwe's mother, if you don't agree with Kwe's mother, you don't buy her cocoa.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Okay.
You get.
But in this case, you have no choice.
Because you go. It's not.
In this case, the
It's not.
That's why I said Ghana's cocoa. Right.
So you would have stayed away, but here you are. You go back to the same person. The beauty of it is in all this is this. That listen. Years ago, I was working on some story, and then somebody called me and asked me, "Do you have any friends at all?" That this country, we are all related in one way or the other. We either, we are either cousins, and the Ashantis have a very beautiful way of doing it, where you are from the same stock, but your names are different.
Yeah.
So they are able to hide everywhere.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But I mean, you are related, you are cousins, or you are even, let's say, you support the same football team, or you went to the same, secondary school, or you even went to the same university. And so it's as beautiful as that. I'm sure if Justice Paul Baffoe-Bonnie will want to tell you his relationship with Afenyo Markins, you'll be shocked.
Yeah.
You'll be surprised. But that's why I say it was principle, not about him.
You get it?
It's based on principle, not about him.
So I mean, we
even heard Afenyo make reference to Justice Foreman and the fact that he voted for him and all.
Yeah, exactly. You get it. So I mean, relationship cuts across. So sometimes when we are doing some of these things, we need to choose our words carefully. We need to manage it because tomorrow is pregnant.
True.
Tomorrow is pregnant, and I think that we are one people. But I mean, the acrimony. It's just too much. These same people would exhibit all that they exhibited there yesterday. Tomorrow morning, you will see them breaking bread.
True. Especially when it comes to their salaries.
And buying cars.
They are very, for their emoluments, they
don't joke with them.
They are always on the same page.
How are you able?
We understand sometimes Gracia has been paid. And some people are waiting for theirs.
Very well. So how are you able to unite around a common, objective? But the national interest, we don't get the same commitment.
We put so much politics in it. Yeah,
you got it. I mean, it's becoming, the haggling is just too much for everybody to bear. Okay, I mean, to a point where even these days you have brothers who have divided themselves, between political parties. Do you understand? One is here and then the other one is there.
Yeah.
When this party is in office, you know, the family will enjoy. When the other party is in office, the family will enjoy. And they being smarter than everybody.
Well,
okay, and then where is the national interest in between that?
But no two humans are the same. Perhaps they believe in different ideologies.
Okay, I want to believe so.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible.
anyway,
I wanted to respond to a few things.
I want to believe.
what have I said that you want to respond to?
I want to believe that, you know,
Honorable, we'll give you the opportunity. Let's have that.
I want to believe that that is really the case. That this is purely, you know, principle driven.
Yeah.
But you see, there is somebody within your party who is not talking. Who is the director for your legal?
Gary Nimako.
Gary
Nimako.
Yeah, Gary.
Ask Gary Nimako why he's not talking about the removal of Tokono.
Justice Tokono.
Why must he talk?
Yes.
Larry,
Yes.
where from?
No,
Is that something you know that he has to say?
Listen, there are things.
Whatever party position we bring.
Gary,
Gary,
this,
Gary,
do you know what?
Gary,
I was.
Gary is fine
I'm coming.
with it.
I was watching carefully. You know the statement they issued yesterday, and guess who signed it? Justin Kodua, not Gary Nimako.
No, it's not
Yes.
Gary.
It's a general secretary.
It's a general
who
secretary.
signed it.
No, I'm saying that Gary hasn't been speaking publicly about
but
this particular matter.
Gary
Yeah,
supports
he should
the
speak.
statement. No, he
Gary
supports
should
the
speak.
statement.
Why should Gary speak?
Gary should speak.
Why?
Maybe he knows what he knows. what
Gary
he
should
says.
speak.
For all you know,
Gary is not talking because
he
there's
may
a
be
reason.
an advisor at the time of the speech writing.
Oh, come on.
For all you know, as a director,
Yeah,
of
I
legal,
consulted.
You should go and
Yeah.
tell Gary
So
to-
he-
Yeah, go ahead, tell Gary to speak. Tell Gary to speak.
No, this mischief will not pass.
No, it is not. Go ahead, tell Gary
I
to
know,
speak.
Larry.
Like-
Look, this mischief will not pass.
I'm saying
he will
Gary
tell
is-
you what he wants to say, but he's just telling you something.
Yeah.
And I'm saying that Gary supports the statement of the
I'm
party.
saying
He
that-
supports our
no,
principles.
Gary should
And
speak.
he's a lawyer of many
Gary
years
should
of practice,
speak.
so he knows better
Come on.
when to
Yes.
speak and how
Gary
to
should
speak,
speak.
and when not to speak.
Why?
So let's leave it
No,
at that.
No, Gary should speak.
Let's leave it at that.
Listen.
Let's leave it at that.
Heretofore.
He knows when to say
No,
what to
listen.
say, how to say it.
No, that-
So
no,
I'm saying
believe-
no,
okay.
he supports what we, the principle we agree.
Yes,
He
yes.
supports
He
it.
doesn't necessarily have
So
to
that
be the
doesn't-
one
I'm
saying
saying
no,
that.
he must not necessarily
Oh,
speak.
Tufo, listen. Credit me with some, you know, modicum of intelligence. I'm saying that they should tell Gary to speak.
Very well.
He's a journalist.
Very
He
well.
can
They should tell Gary to speak.
I'm saying this.
Listen, I could mention some other names, but then I'm saying that Gary should
you
speak.
cannot mention that name because our director of
No,
law. I mean, legal and constitution.
I'm saying that Gary
That's
should
enough.
speak.
Very well.
Gary should speak.
Very well.
Okay,
Come on.
I wanted to
Yeah.
Honorable, please.